Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is going to be the 16th video on NextJS tutorial, and today we will be learning about put API, that is how to update data in our database. So for that, let's go ahead and check our portal, our NextJS app. So previously we learned how to add data, how to add a form data in our MongoDB database, and then how to fetch the data from MongoDB and then display it on the NextJS app. And we have created a single user view page as well, wherein we can single data view page wherein we can display single users or single data over here, a particular data. And now today we are going to learn about how to edit the data. So let's go to our Visual Studio, and over here, first of all, we are going to create an edit form. So we'll be creating a edit page, and for that, and also that we will make it dynamic. So for that, we will, inside the app, we will create a new folder by the name edit, and inside that we will create id, and then inside that we'll create page.jsx. So now we are in view, and then we will be redirecting it to edit, and then we'll fetch the ID dynamically because we would be requiring the ID to update the record. Now let's close this one. Let's close this one too. Now export default function edit record, and then return this. Now first of all, we will have to put a button over here. So for that, we'll just go to view and user ID and page.jsx, and over here, just below that, div dot button group dot mt4 dot width 100%. Here we'll write link edit, and then we'll write href is equals to, we'll write edit, and then we'll put a slash, and then we'll put the ID dynamically. So that would be user dot underscore ID. And let's see. Okay, so we'll be there, and just make it a button. So class name btn, let's say it is warning. And let's create one delete button as well, because we will be deleting it. So we'll do it later on, not in this video, but let's just create the button. And now just write like this, btn danger, and it will be delete. So we have one edit button and we have one delete button. Now let's click on edit and see. Okay, so we are going to the edit page. Perfect, so it's working fine now. Going to edit. All right, perfect. So we have the ID here. Now let's just close this thing, and over here we will, sorry, just need to copy some layout. So we'll just copy this layout from here and we'll paste it here, and we'll just remove this thing like this. And here we'll write edit details, edit details. And now we'll put a form over here. So for that, we'll just use the add user form, and let's not do it in this page. I mean, this is a server side page, and we'll just, export the metadata as well. So export const metadata. So the thing is that, I mean, since if we will be exporting the metadata from this page, if we need a custom metadata, then we'll have to keep this page as a server component. We cannot make it a client component, and in that case, we'll have to create another component inside this component directory. That would be the edit form, and then uh, we can do it that way. But over here, since we are not exporting the metadata, yes, since we are not exporting the metadata, so that's not a problem. We'll make it a client component. And for that, let's just, I'm sorry, let's just create a form, and it would be class name, uh, padding 4, rounded, border, bg light, bg light. So first of all, what we will be requiring to update: name, email, phone, city, and gender. So name, I'm sorry. All right, so first of all, we will be requiring the name. Input group, I'm sorry, it's input group, and then input text dot form control, and placeholder first name, placeholder first name. Let's make it required, and it would be last name. So we can simply do one thing. We can copy the form from component add user form. We'll just copy the same form. This is fine. And one thing that we'll have to change here is this thing. We'll just not use this thing right now, because I'll show you what to do. Because the edit form, in the edit form, there would be few changes. Like there would be the present values will be mentioned on the form input fields. So we'll just remove this thing. Oh, I'm sorry. Just remove this thing and remove this thing, and we'll remove this as well. All right, and then submit. Now, okay, handle submit. So use client, and then we'll just create the handle submit. Handle submit is equal to, it would be an async function, e, and e dot prevent default. All right, so first of all, we will just fetch the data and data from the database, and we'll display it in this form. The you know the present value, the current values, we will be displaying it inside these input fields. So for that, we'll just use a use effect hook, and let's just create some variables now. Const new f name and set new f name is equals to use state, keep it empty. So we have f name, so we have 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6. New l name, then new email, set new email, and then we'll email, and then phone, new phone, set new phone, and then set city, new city, set new city, set new gender, set new gender. Now we'll use a use effect hook, use effect. So since we have already created the API to get the data, so we'll just simply write let response is equals to, so we'll use the function get, the fetch get function. Sorry, let's put it inside an async function. So async function get data, async function get data, and inside this we'll put our codes, fetching codes. So let's response is equal to await fetch this, and yes, we will also be requiring the ID, so we will fetch the ID from here. For that, we will write params over here, params, and here we'll use escape strings and http localhost 3000 API slash users slash, and then we'll use the user ID dollar params dot id. And now we'll convert it into a JSON data. Response is equals to await, response dot JSON. And now we'll call this function get data, and we'll just log this in our console, and then we'll see what we are getting. So log console response. All right, so we are getting the data. So we'll set data. All right, now instead of this, we'll just set the default data here. And we'll write response dot data dot. So we have the field names, f name. So we have f name, and then we have l name, and then we have email, then we have phone, email, phone, and then we have new city. So it would be city and data dot gender. Now we'll do the data mapping. So we'll do it the same way as we have done it in the add user form. So value is equals to, now this time it would be new user, the new f name. So new f name, and let's see. Look, we are getting the data here. So new f name, and then we'll write on change equals to e, and then set new f name e dot target dot value, and we'll just copy this and paste it in all other input fields like this, and this will be l name on change set new l name, and then we'll put one over here, new, I'm sorry, this is email or l name, this is the l name. Last name over here, this is the l name, and this is email, set new email, and then new, it would be phone, new phone, and then set new phone, and city. Now city, new city, uh, new city, and now we will put it here as well. Value is equals to new, it would be new gender, and first of all here we need to put, so we have got all the data inside this field, or the present, I mean the current data inside the fields, and here we need to make it, so select gender, male, female. Okay, cool. All right, now, okay, here we go. Value is equals to this, male, female, and then submit button. All right, so we have successfully mapped the data, And now we are going to check if we are getting the new data on click. So for that, we'll write alert and we'll just check this. So this is the current data. Let's check this out. Let's change this out. Put anything over here at gmail.com. All right, so we are getting the new data. Perfect. And this would be, so we need to select a gender. All right, so we are able to change the data, but we'll have to update the new data in our database. So for that, we'll just click on edit. All right, now we have successfully done this, and now we will create the API. So for that, we'll just simply use a try catch function, and here we'll write alert could not update record, and in the try we'll use let's let result is equals to fetch. We'll use the post function, and here, so inside the user ID and route we will write our function. We'll write our API function over here. Now here we'll write HTTP, and not exactly this, but we'll use an escape string. So we'll just simply copy this and we will paste it here. And it would be a put method. And here we'll pass our data. So this will be the data we are going to pass. And now I'll just write result is equals to await result dot JSON. Now we'll write if result dot success. If it is true, if result dot success is true, then what we will do is we will just redirect it back to the view page. So for that, we'll use a router. We'll have to declare a variable const router is equals to use router from next navigation. And now we'll write router dot refresh and then router dot push. This will be view slash now params. Oh, I'm sorry. Params dot id. And if it is, and if we get any error, then it will display it will alert uh, cannot or display could not update record. And here we'll just simply alert the error message, whatever we get from the API. So it says unexpected end of JSON input because we haven't created the API yet. Now we'll go to our route.js page, and here we'll write export async function put, and we'll write request comma params, and again we'll use const user ID is equals to params dot user ID, and we'll use a try catch function, and over here we'll write return next response dot JSON, and it will be success false, message will be could not communicate or could not update data. And over here we'll write await user dot, it will be find ID, find by ID, and then update. Now what we will do is, first of all, we uh will get our variables over here. So new fname lname, we'll just use this, is equals to await request dot JSON, and let's just try to fetch this, and if it is success, then let's just comment it out, and let's try to get the result, and try to see if we are getting, if we are able to catch our data in the API. So for that we'll write alert result dot message, and now here we'll just write return next response dot JSON, and success will be true, and message will be this. Let's see if we are able to capture the data. Okay, yes, we are able to capture the data. Now, all right, now what we will do is we'll write await user dot find by ID and update. Find by ID and update. Over here, the parameters that we are going to pass will be, first one is ID, so that is user ID, and the second one would be an object, that would be our field names. Fname will be, or we can do it like this, fname will be new fname, and lname would be new lname, and then email will be new email, and then phone will be new phone, and then city will be new city, and then gender will be new gender. All right, now we'll go ahead and check Amber. Let's make it BARHA, Amber Hard, and AMBHRD, and let's make it 1 2 3 4 5 6. I'm sorry, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0, and make it Texas, and make it male. Let's refresh it. All right, we are able to update the data in our database. So let's just restore our old code back. So remove the alert from here, and we'll just make it live. Router.refresh, and it will send it to view page. So let's try it one more time. So over here, we'll click on edit. We'll write Amber Heard, and it will be amberheard@gmail.com. San Antonio, female, and just click on save. All right, now now we can see that we are able to update the record in our database. So that's how we create a put API, and that would be all in this video, guys. We will be working on the delete function in the next video. Till then, stay tuned, and if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for your time, and have a nice day. Bye bye.